People of Earth. It is I, Kronos, king of the monkey people. How's everybody doing tonight, all right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hey, you lady, you. Hey, all right, Toots. Hey, you know, I've been working on this planet for some time as an ambassador for the monkey people from the monkey planet. Pay attention. Anyway, I went to Las Vegas. And I thought, hey, I'd like to work here. I've started to develop a double act with my friend Peppo. Hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! It's a classic double act that we do, sort of a comedy thing. We're doing it in the lounges. What happens is that I start talking and Peppo, he starts interrupting me. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Hey, what you doing? Stop your constant interruptions. I'm trying to explain something to the ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so crazy. We haven't got anything more than that just yet. We're still working. It's a work in progress, you know, like Grey's Anatomy. Is it me or does that show suck? Yeah, it does. It sucks. Hey. Yeah, I think we have to work on some material here. I love you, Peppo. I love you too, Kronos.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! Hi! Paula! Hi, Willie. Welcome. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV Craig Ferguson. Please now. Please. That's fine. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Let it go. Relax. Thank you very much.
Quietly. That's enough. Please, that's fine. Yes. Very convincing, I'm sure. Very, very good. You made the warm-up man proud. Before I come out, I heard him say to the audience, "Make me proud." I'm like, God, is it that hard? Make me proud. He really sucks. So you better really fake it. It's a great day for America, everybody. Why? Oh, it's Friday, of course. Yes, Friday. And the big news this week is that Michael Jackson is moving back to LA. Hooray! He's renting a mansion in Bel Air, the Bel Air district of Los Angeles. It's $100,000 a month. $100,000 a month. That's a lot of money. Now, when Michael picked the house, people were very surprised because there's serious structural damage. The facade is falling apart. The house looks pretty good, but there's serious structural damage. Hey. That was a joke. It was a jokey joke. Make me proud. There, the joke. Well, we got the joke out of the way. That's it. Joke's out of the way now. From now on, it's just the usual grinding misery. It's like a late-night Russian novel. However, never mind, ever mind. I mean, never, ever mind. Never, ever mind. Because this weekend is the biggest day in the showbiz calendar, the Golden Globe Awards. Man, and you thought Wall Street was corrupt. Anyway, they are. Now, I haven't seen any of the movies nominated in the Golden Globes, but as far as I'm concerned, they're all winners. It's just the glory of being nominated. Anyway, I might go to the movies this weekend. There's two very big movies opening today. The first is called Bride Wars. We see the poster for Bride Wars? There it is, yeah. That's awesome. Look at that. It's like Star Wars for the ladies. Yeah, I know. It's about two lovely brides who on their wedding day, it stars Kate Hudson and Anne Hathaway. Because who knows more about healthy relationships than Kate Hudson and Anne Hathaway? Wasn't she? But when I just thought Anne Hathaway was the one that was going to. It turned out she was a gangster's mole. Yeah, it turned out he was like they broke up and then suddenly the feds were all over him. What a surprise! Anyway, the feds were all over him. I don't talk like that. What, am I suddenly in the mafia or something? Hey, the feds were all over him. Hey. That's the lame comedy mafia that I'm doing. Anyway, in this movie, what they do, the Bride Wars movie, they play best friends who are getting married. Not to each other. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, I'd go and see that. No, unfortunately, they're marrying men, which never works out. Did I mention I get married this week? Look at that. That has not. Yes. That has not left my hand in 2 weeks. I used to only say that about my genitals, but now... Don't worry, I still take care of myself. Anyway, I've said too much. Anyway, in the Bride Wars movie, Kate Hudson and Anne Hathaway, they're getting married on the same day. And they have a big fight because they both want the same wedding chapel. Hopefully their fight will be a slow-motion pillow fight. Take that, Kate Hudson, you're a naughty bitch. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. I've got a bruise. I have to take off my shirt. Now, I gotta be honest, the chick flicks make me suspicious. By the way, women don't like the term chick flick. I don't like the term chick flick. It's not nice. Chick is a sexist word. The ladies like to be called broads or dames. It's a joke, honey. It's a joke. Honey is also another good one to use. Or toots. You could call a woman toots. Yeah, see where that gets you. Something like, could you get me a cup of coffee, toots? Yeah, see how that works out. Anyway, I'm always wary of the chick flicks, you know, because I think it's because of that movie, Maid of Honor. Remember, you see that movie? Of course you didn't. Neither did I. But what it's about is about a beautiful girl who falls in love with a guy from Scotland. As if that would ever happen. Anyway, in Maid of Honor, in this movie, right, they go back to his house in Scotland, which is a castle. Because, of course, every time there's a Scottish guy in a movie, he lives in a castle. And usually that castle is Duart Castle, which is on the west coast of Scotland. It's the most famous castle in the damn country. It's like saying everyone in America lives in the White House. In the movie Entrapment, Sean Connery lived in Duart Castle. He brought Catherine Zeta-Jones home. Zeta-Jones, that's her name. You probably can't pronounce it properly, but I can. Catherine Zeta-Jones. It's not that I can't pronounce it, I just don't have the time to say Zeta. I have to go Zeta. Anyway, he takes her back to the old castle, and he's like, now, Catherine, be careful what you touch. Everything here... I know. Well, he does. He says that. He's like, everything here is very old and valuable. Some of these things date back to the 15th century. And so does the stuff in the castle. But the Bride Wars isn't the only movie opening today. There's another one out called The Unborn. You got a poster for that? There you are, The Unborn. Oh, I don't know what that's about. I think they get more people to go and see it if they put Matt Damon in it and they called it The Unborn Identity. Then I'd be there. It's a horror movie about a girl who has an evil twin. I think it's based on the Olsen twins. One of them... Yes! You didn't know? Yes, one of them is evil. One of them is good and one of them is evil. What the Olsen twins? Mary, Kate and Osama. You decide who the evil one is. Lovely Mary Kate or Osama? We'll take a break. We'll be right back with the show, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the big Friday night show where it's all Friday all the time. Unless, of course, you're watching this live, which... which, well, of course, we do perform it live. But it depends what time region you're in. For example, in Hawaii... Oh, shut up. Anyway, what was I talking about before the break was the movies. You know, there's two different movies this weekend. There's a horror movie and there's the you know, the ladies movie. I think it's a classic case of Hollywood trying to break couples up. You know, when couples go to the movies this weekend, you know, ladies want to go see The Bride Wars, men want to go and see The Unborn because women like movies about feelings and emotions and all that crap, and men like you know, movies about blood and guts and boobies. And I think... Oh, that's right. I'm making it up. We're all the same, really. No, this is just an old 1950s stereotype. It doesn't really apply now. I think what happens is that women are actually drawn to optimism. I think women are basically optimistic. Let's face it, they have to be. And men are drawn to pessimism. Women are slightly optimistic, men are slightly pessimistic. I'm European, of course. I can go both ways. What I'm saying is that most women that I know do not like horror movies unless it's vampires. Vampires who are in relationships. I want to suck your blood. But first, tell me about your day. Do you know what would make a fortune? Would be a chick flick combined with a horror movie, like Sex and the City, but with monsters. You know, it would be about 4 single monsters looking for love in the big city. You could have Dracula, the Wolfman, a zombie, and Kim Cattrall. Right there, you could have the... Whoa! Whoa! No. It was a joke. It was a joke. I am so dead. Yeah, I can't be yakking about this. I got to do the emails. Have we got time for the emails tonight?
Yes, it's email time again. Put on your ganja, it's time to check the mail. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We always play that jingle on a Friday because, you know... Well, between that and the monkey double act, you're welcome, stoners. Anyway, Clarence from Cold Lake, Alberta, which is in Canada, if memory serves me right. I'm kidding. Anyway, I've started doing that a lot, haven't I? Oh, yeah, I never used to do that before. Anyway, Clarence in Canada, he says, Dear Craig, what did you think of the new Metallica album? That's what he says. That's pretty good. I was like, oh, yeah, that's, you know, good. On form there, Metallica. This is from Deborah in Dublin, Ohio. Dublin, Ohio? That's what it says. Man, I must have been really drunk when I was there. I thought I was in Ireland. Or maybe Deborah's really drunk. She thinks she's in Ohio. Anyway, Deborah says, Dear Craig, have you ever been flashed by a female member of the audience? Would you like to be? Well, no, I've never been flashed by a female member of the audience. But, and yes, of course, I would like to be, but here's the thing. I've heard it said in certain show business circles that the person who flashes you from the audience is never the person you want to flash you from the audience. So what I think we should do is work out a certain sign. So if I look at you a certain way and you're in the audience, you flash me. At what point does this actually become illegal, what I'm saying? Probably now. Yeah, that's my secret sign. I know we're out of time. I don't give a rat's ass. It's Friday on High. This is from Chip in Saratoga Springs in New York. That's a nice name, isn't it, Chip? That's the kind of name that they use when you go to customer complaints and they've outsourced it to India, so they get the Indian guy to pretend he's got an American name. So they give him a name like Chip or Scooter or something like that. He says, hello, this is Scooter. How about that? How about that local team in your area? Anyway, Chip says, Craig, what do I win if you read this email on the air? You win the satisfaction of a job well done, Chip. That's what you win. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I usually entertain the audience during the commercial breaks with Elvis songs. That was In the Ghetto. Elvis sang with my accent. In the ghetto, and his mama cried. Anyway, the Golden Globes, the Golden Globe Awards are on TV on Sunday night. Here now with in-depth coverage live from the Beverly Hilton is our very own Tim Meadows, everybody. Tim Meadows is here. Tim.
Hello, thank you.
Good to see you back. How are you, Tim?
I'm pretty good, Craig. Hey, I heard you got married.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for inviting me.
Tim, I did invite you. You were there. You got so drunk you headbutted my mother-in-law.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you throw one hell of a party, man.
Thank you very much, Dave. Now, listen, the Golden Globes are on Sunday.
Right.
Some people say that the Golden Globes are a joke, but other people think they're just crap. What do you think?
Well, Craig, the categories of this year's Golden Globes are actually really interesting. Yeah. For instance, there's Best Spanking, Best All-Girl Scene. Oh, this sounds good. Best Art Direction in a She-Male Orgy. I wonder who's going to win.
Tim, I don't think those are categories for the Golden Globes.
Oh, I think you're wrong, Craig. I see a nomination here for the Bi-Curious Case of Benjamin's Butt.
No, Tim.
Right here.
No, Tim, that sounds more like a porno movie.
Wait a second.
Hmm?
Shaved Asians.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh. I'm sorry, Craig. These are the nominations for the Porn Awards in Vegas tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Yes,
I'm flying out in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what about the Globes?
Yeah, that's where I'm going, Craig. Those big fake jiggly globes.
Not the Golden Globe Awards. Are you going to be back in LA in time for the red carpet?
No, I'm not stepping foot on the red carpet, Craig. Last year, Ryan Seacrest couldn't keep his hands off my ass.
Really? Do you mind if I go in your place?
And pretend to be me?
Yeah.
Please. You won't get away with it, Craig, not with your saggy jello ass. Yeah, you heard me.
Why? Anyway, fine, forget it. Tell us, Tim, it's a tight race. What's your pick for best drama?
Let's see, what's the movie with the guy who ages really weird?
That's Benjamin Button.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio. The dude still looks 14, man. It freaks me out, you know? But hey, you know what I really want to know is, how can they never nominate movies people actually watch?
Oh, you think they should have nominated The Dark Knight?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? Oh, I get it, because I'm black. Right? Oh, yeah, because I'm black. I must have loved a movie called The Dark Knight. Yeah, and I just love music by Black Sabbath. And my favorite actor, he must be Jack Black.
Oh, Tim, The Dark Knight was just a good movie.
Yeah, you're right, Craig. You're right about that. It was my favorite movie of the year. I'll watch anything with Morgan Freeman because he's black.
All right, well, fair enough. Tim Meadows, everybody. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. It's my secret sign. If I do that sign to you, get him off. And if I do this sign, put him back on. I don't know what's lamer, me or the monkey double act. My first guest tonight is on a fantastic show. It's called Damages. It's Tuesdays on FX. Please welcome the terrifically wonderful, gorgeous, and handsome, and he smells pretty good too, Ted Danson, everybody. Ted Danson.
The trainer, right?
Yes, yes. You will see that this is a very highly trained audience.
Yeah.
They want to make the warm-up guy proud.
They did. They did.
And if you see anyone in the audience that you would like to see flash you, go like this.
Oh, look!
Yeah,
there he is. Oh, my God.
No, that's the warm-up guy.
I know, he's real.
No, don't. We don't need to see that. No, we don't. How are you, Ted?
I'm very well,
Do you know I've
thank
never
you.
called you Edward?
No, and I am an Edward.
I know, I can tell, because Ted is short for Edward. Does anyone ever
or
call you
Ned,
Edward?
Or Ned.
Ned?
Yeah, Ed. Yeah, I'm the third. It's scary. It was Edward, Bridge Danson, Edward Bridge Danson, and then me. So it was like Ed, Ned, and Ted.
Edward Bridge Danson the third.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were born into money, weren't you?
Yeah.
Were your folks academics?
I wasn't, by the way,
you
but
were?
I like saying I was. Yeah.
Well, you were in Cheers for a long
had
time. A lot of money in
money
that. A lot of money. Oh, yeah. And you're friends with the new Secretary of State, your friend Hillary Clinton. I know.
I am.
Wow.
I know, which is kind of sad because she's gone. She'll be flying all over the place. We'll never see her.
What, did you see a lot of her before?
Yes. We campaigned with her, so we saw her a lot.
All right, yeah. Did you, do you mind if I ask you a few questions about her?
I'll tell you when you cross the line.
All right. Does she always wear pants?
You've crossed the line.
Okay. That's fair. You said you would tell me, and you told me.
Yeah.
I think that's perfectly fine. This Damages show is sensational.
Good, isn't it?
It's wow.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And it's not on CBS, which is very unusual for a good show.
Strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
But
it is really good, but you're not in it. You're bad.
Well, yeah, but yeah, that's true. I was.
Yeah.
I did bad things, yeah. But I loved playing. He was like the narcissist who was way over his head going up against.
That's bad.
And that's funny, too. When you think you're a badass and you're not, that's funny.
Do you mean me?
Do I look, how tall are you?
6'2".
Do I look like sizably shorter than he does?
Yeah, you do.
Is this like some cheap psychological talk show
I
host thing?
Yes. I learned it in one of those self-help books. What you do is you get whoever you're talking to sit much lower down. Tom Cruise does it all the time. He's like, oh, and you talk,
It's good for me, though, because I'm like this.
Yeah. Are you like this much?
Yeah.
Are you like this when you're at the White House with your friends?
My wife keeps telling me, don't pull on your, I always sit there and pull on it. It's like, no,
really?
don't.
I do that too. I've got a funny thing about it.
It's not age, it's just that I pull on it a lot.
Right, well, don't pull on it. You've crossed the line. You've crossed the line. Yes. How is that? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It makes a noise now when I do that.
I figured out why you became a citizen.
Why?
So you could marry one of ours, right?
No, you know what? You could just walk right in and marry one.
Really?
Yeah. And how do you know I married one of yours? Although I did.
I didn't. I make that assumption. I'm sorry.
I did. I married an American and a woman.
Did? And a woman.
Did your daughter just get engaged?
Yes. Yeah.
Whoa,
really excited.
Are you really?
Oh, totally jazzed. They've been together for 6 years. I love him. And,
that's great.
And he enlisted us so that on her birthday, which is on the 24th, I think this is okay. You shouldn't be talking about your kids. But anyway, here I go.
Well, presumably, if she's getting engaged, she's not really a child anymore.
No,
anyway.
she's not. She's not. But it was all a pretense. Here's some birthday presents, but there's a big one out back. So you stay here with your husband-to-be, and we'll go get it ready. And we hid in the bathroom in this tub, looking out the window. And he took her out in the orchard right out back, and we could peek through the little curtains and watch him ask her to get married. And I was terrified that I was going to, all of a sudden he was going to go. But she hugged him, and so it was a yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. It was very exciting.
Yeah. But you're now going to be father of the bride. You're going to be father of the bride. You have to go you got to pay for it.
I have no boundaries. I never have. I'll be the easiest father of the bride going.
Well, we're done, Ted, but
Thank you.
Please give my best to Mary, will you?
And she sends love and congratulations on getting married.
Thank you.
How wonderful.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. And
it makes a lot of us feel better coming on the show, knowing that you're not going to
hit on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Danson, everybody. We'll be right back.
Did they ever arrest the guy who shot you?
No. I left the police out of it. It's complicated. I knew the guy. Anyway, I tell you that bullet was like a wake-up call for me, Rudy. It was a correction.
Silver lining, huh? Lemons into lemonade.
No, I'm serious, man. Most people out there thought I was a real...
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to a show which I think this may be the best show we've ever done. Two things. One, I said might. Two, it's not finished yet. But the chances are good because my next guest, oh yes! In a change of plans, we're not having any more guests. From now on, guests. My next guest is a fantastic comedian. Our comedy CD is out. I Heart Jokes. It's in stores now. She'll be in Boston on January 24th. I think she's doing comedy. She's not just like going there. And then Baton Rouge on January the 31st. Please welcome the adorable Paula Poundstone, everybody.
you so much. I'm not going to say Happy New Year because I don't want to date the show in case they want to use it again for like a rerun or something if Craig's on vacation, or maybe a best of. I hurt my back over the holiday, whenever that was. And I don't have good insurance. And so, like so many of us, I have to kind of cut corners when it comes to health care. For example, one time I thought I had broken my wrist. And so what I did was, when I went to the airport and I went to security, I left my hand on the bag for a few extra seconds. And then I ran around and looked at the screen. And there it was, a hairline fracture. And security missed it. What I've been doing for my back, because I can't possibly afford to go to a doctor, so what I've been doing is going to doctors' waiting rooms. And what I do is I look for someone else who's bent over in pain the same way that I am. And after they come out, I say, "What did the doctor say?" I've gone to more than one waiting room because it's good to get a second opinion. You know, a while ago, I bought a yoga mat, and not for doing yoga, obviously, but it was actually to prevent a piece of equipment from scooching on the stage during my son's school's talent show. But when I bought the yoga mat, it had this cardboard packaging, and on the packaging it said, "Call your doctor before using the yoga mat." Now, I don't think I could get a doctor on the phone if I cut my head off. I can't even imagine the conversation. Hi, this is Paula Poundstone calling. Is Dr. Teslimi there? Yeah, okay, no, don't get him out of surgery. Could you just give him a message for me? Could you just tell him that I've bought a yoga mat? And that I'm going to use it? There's got to be a reason they printed that there. You follow the money, they must have been sued. They had to have been sued, which means that somewhere, someone was doing some sort of a lotus position that was perhaps too advanced for them. And they pulled something and they said, "Oh, gee, ow, ow, ow. Who makes this yoga mat?" I am gonna sue the hell out of this yoga mat company. By the way, I hurt my back. I was climbing down a ladder and I coughed. I did not fall. I just coughed. And let me tell you, there was not one warning on this ladder. Tell you something. I am gonna sue the hell out of this ladder company. So that's what I've been dealing with over the holiday, whenever that was. There's a back injury, and my almost 18-year-old daughter, who, by the way, is going to be the keynote speaker at this year's Unmotivated High School Student Convention. And she is going to rock the house. Her school is absolutely killing me. The way they deal with No Child Left Behind is they have everybody hang back. In order to graduate from high school now, the students have to pass an exit exam. But at our school, I don't know if it's this way where you all... At our school, if they can't pass, they allow them to stay until they're 22. They call them super seniors. And unfortunately, they are not bright enough to realize that they're being mocked. Some of them wear capes. New Year and have a safe summer. Thank you very much.
Really about your back?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
please sit down.
Yeah.
Can I get, would you like a cushion?
Shooting peas.
Do you want a cushion?
I don't need a cushion.
All right, I use a cushion here.
You do use a cushion.
I do. I only use a cushion, though, to make me taller than everyone else.
I know you were towering over Ted Danson.
I was.
Okay, was anybody else creeped out by Ted Danson? Well, it was his son-in-law that was proposing to the daughter, and they were behind a tree?
Yeah.
Didn't that bother anybody else?
Well, I think it's the first his daughter knew of it was when she heard him talk about it tonight.
What if she'd see it? What if she's like, who's behind that tree? Is that my parents behind the tree? I don't know. I see that as a private moment between fiancé and, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But it's Ted Danson, though. It's Ted Danson.
Yeah, but that's...
I mean, fair enough, but it's Ted Danson.
I think the daughter is used to Ted Danson by now and is not all that impressed.
Come on. How can you be used to Ted Danson? She must go down to breakfast in the morning and go, oh my God, Ted Danson! He'd be like, I'm your dad.
Yeah. She goes down every morning and says, breakfast for everyone! Line them up! Because he was a bartender on Cheers. I don't know if you...
No.
Apparently you haven't followed Ted's career.
I'm not originally from America.
No. When you proposed to your wife, by the way, were your parents behind a tree? Because I just find that
the first
awkward.
one. The first one,
they were.
Well, actually,
that's like entrapment, for God's sakes. That's not right. I'll tell you something. If they haven't had sex yet, she better check the bedroom.
It's Ted Danson. It's Ted Danson. Hey,
Honey, what's that noise? Honey,
making your way in the world today.
I just saw George Went in the bathroom.
George Went in the bathroom? All right.
We don't do that here.
Okay. Hey, is that true about the high school seniors thing? Is that absolutely
super
true?
seniors. Yeah.
See, I was already working on my first divorce when I was 22. That is it.
A lot of the super seniors are too.
That's fantastic.
That's where some of the distraction comes in.
Well, it's going to get in the way of the
3 or
ACTs.
4 kids and a divorce going on by then. They have a backpack and a snuggly. I don't think...
That's a snuggly? That's not the sign for snuggly. Since when did that become the sign for... That's the sign for snuggly. That's the sign for Ted Danson.
Yeah, a lot of times the baby's carrying mommy's pencil bag.
That's a shame.
It is a shame.
Hey, we're out of time, but will you...
What do you mean we're out of time?
Well, you know, the show's
plenty of time for Ted Danson.
It's Ted Danson.
By the way,
it's Ted Danson.
Let's just check with that we're really alone.
Yeah, and sometimes when he sees you, he goes like this. You have to... Oh, never mind. Paula Poundstone, everybody. We're right back. Tell you what I learned on the show. Learned if you talk too long and go over, the producers get really mad. I'm kidding, we don't have a producer. It's just that guy. So we've gone on too long. I don't have time to sum up the show, but Ted Danson was here, and... Good night, everybody. Have a great